Reasons why Íñigo Martínez refused to join the Spain national team. Spanish press reports have revealed the reasons why Barcelona defender Íñigo Martínez declined to join the Spain national team during the upcoming June international break. Spain is set to play France on Thursday, 5th June, in the semi-finals of the 2025 UEFA Nations League at Mercedes-Benz Arena. Everyone was surprised by Íñigo's absence from the official Spain squad announced for the upcoming international break, despite the impressive performances he has been showing recently. Íñigo's time with the Spain national team is over. Spanish newspaper Marca confirmed that Íñigo Martínez was the one who refused the idea of joining the Spain national team during the upcoming international break, and he had his reasons for doing so. The paper revealed that Íñigo has 3 reasons for rejecting the call-up to his country's national team. The first is that he quietly closed the national team chapter, preferring stability with Barcelona over risking his international participation, especially as he grows older and with rising young talents. The other 2 reasons are that he decided from the start of the season to fully focus on the club only, and considered returning to the national team a physical risk that could threaten his last major contract. He believes his international stint is definitively over. This summer, Barcelona have finalized their position regarding the future of their star defender Ronald Araujo during the upcoming period. Press reports had suggested the possibility of Ronald Araujo leaving Barcelona in the next summer transfer window on loan. Barcelona recently announced the renewal of Ronald Araujo's contract, who is 25 years old, for 5 years, specifically until 2031, after long negotiations due to the player's hesitation in making his final decision. Barcelona decides Ronald Araujo's future. According to the Spanish newspaper Marca, Hans Flick, Barcelona's head coach, is determined to keep Ronald Araujo, as he sees him as one of the key defensive pillars in the team. The Spanish newspaper added that Hans Flick expressed his admiration for Ronald Araujo's abilities and his impressive qualities, such as physical strength and speed. The report confirmed that data and statistics showed Ronald Araujo is the fastest player globally in his position, reaching speeds of up to 34 kilometers per hour. Ronald Araujo has not had his best season due to injury, something Juventus tried to exploit by attempting to sign the player during the last winter transfer window in January. Juventus were interested in signing Ronald Araujo for €35 million, while Bayern Munich had earlier shown readiness to pay €70 million. However, this interest was rejected by the Barcelona board, who insisted on keeping the player and did not blame him for the defensive drop, seeing the team's issues as collective rather than individual. Barcelona refuses to sell Ronald Araujo in the summer. Meanwhile, the newspaper Mundo Deportivo reported that Ronald Araujo's new contract with Barcelona includes a release clause with a base value of €1 billion. But the surprise lies in a temporary period during the summer, where this figure drops to only €70 million. The Spanish newspaper clarified that Ronald Araujo can activate this clause during the first 10 days of July 2025, before the release clause returns to €1 billion afterwards. Nevertheless, Barcelona's management has no intention of selling Araujo, as they consider his continued presence in the squad a priority during the coming. Keylor Navas advises Barcelona to sign Espanyol goalkeeper. Keylor Navas, former Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain goalkeeper, praised the abilities of Espanyol's young goalkeeper Joan Garcia, confirming that he possesses the qualities needed to succeed at a club the size of Barcelona. Barcelona is targeting the signing of Joan Garcia in the summer transfer window, in anticipation of the potential departure of Szczęsny from the squad, as well as Iñaki Peña, who wants to leave to play regularly. Manchester City hijacks Barcelona's awaited deal. Recent press reports have revealed new developments regarding the future of Espanyol goalkeeper Joan Garcia, after several clubs showed interest in signing him during the summer transfer window. As part of its efforts to strengthen the squad this summer, Manchester City has reached a preliminary agreement with Joan Garcia, Espanyol's goalkeeper, in preparation for bringing him to the Etihad Stadium, according to recent Spanish media reports. This move comes at a time when the goalkeeper position at City is unclear, with the futures of both first-choice keepers, Ederson and Stefan Ortega, unsettled. Manchester City agrees with Joan Garcia. The report stated that Ederson is open to a new experience outside of England, with the Saudi league clubs potentially renewing their interest in him, especially after last summer's failed negotiations, despite City's willingness to sell for £50 million. Meanwhile, Ortega is seeking an opportunity to play as a first-choice goalkeeper at a top European club, amid rumors of interest from Germany's Bayer Leverkusen. According to journalist Javi Espinosa, the young goalkeeper Garcia, 24 years old, has 3 official offers from major clubs: Barcelona, Newcastle United, and Manchester City, which is said to be the closest to sealing the deal after reaching a preliminary agreement with the player. The report pointed out that Barcelona has already submitted its offer, while Manchester City has reached a verbal agreement with Garcia. However, the final decision remains in the player's hands. At the same time, Manchester City continues to monitor Diogo Costa, FC Porto's goalkeeper, who is considered the top option should the Garcia deal fall through. Sporting director Hugo Viana is leading the negotiations with both goalkeepers. This comes as part of a comprehensive plan to restructure several positions in the team, with City aiming to sign 4 new players this summer, notably at left back, right back, and a midfielder capable of eventually replacing Belgian star Kevin De Bruyne. Record for Joan Garcia with Espanyol. Garcia, age 23, is considered one of the brightest rising talents in the goalkeeping position. He played a decisive role in keeping Espanyol in La Liga and topped the league rankings for most saves this season, 146 saves, averaging nearly 4 per match. Perfect deal for Flick. Meeting between Barcelona and Rashford's agent. Barcelona remain interested in signing England international Marcus Rashford during the upcoming summer transfer window. Marcus Rashford is no longer in the plans of coach Ruben Amorim at Manchester United and was loaned to Aston Villa last January. He has no intention of returning to Old Trafford. The English player has been on Barcelona's radar for 2 years, but the Spanish club has failed to sign him on more than one occasion, mainly due to the financial constraints facing Blaugrana. Barcelona in contact with Marcus Rashford. According to the Spanish newspaper Sport, Deco, the club's sporting director, met with Marcus Rashford's agent on Wednesday morning at a hotel in Barcelona to discuss the possibility of signing the Manchester United winger. Barcelona consider Luis Diaz a priority to strengthen the winger position, but Marcus Rashford is seen as an attractive option for the Catalan club's board and less costly than the Colombian winger. Signing Rashford would give the German coach flexibility in attack, especially since the player can operate as a left winger or as a central striker. Rashford managed to regain a large part of his form at Aston Villa, joining the team and participating with them in the Champions League under coach Unai Emery. What has Rashford done at Aston Villa? The English striker played 14 matches with Aston Villa this season, scoring 2 goals and providing 5 assists, whether in the Premier League or the Champions League. Barcelona decides Ronald Araujo's future. With Ter Stegen aging, 33 years old, and having undergone 3 knee surgeries, all these circumstances make Barcelona keen to sign a new goalkeeper. Keylor Navas praises Xabi Alonso. The Costa Rican international also expressed his confidence in Xabi Alonso's ability to bring Real Madrid back to the path of trophies in the coming season. Navas's remarks, who still represents the Costa Rica national team, came after the friendly match between his country and Catalonia at Johan Cruyff Stadium, where the 38-year-old veteran goalkeeper was one of the standout performers. Navas spoke about Real Madrid's expected future coach Xabi Alonso, saying, "I had the honor of joining him in pre-season when I joined Real Madrid. He supported me from day one, he has great charisma, and thanks to his experience as a player and a coach, he succeeded in conveying his ideas to the players in a special way." Despite Real Madrid's poor results this season, Navas expressed optimism about the team's future under Alonso's leadership, adding, "I'm confident Real Madrid will return to competing for titles. It's true that replacing players like Modric and Kroos won't be easy, but the club has the elements and knowledge needed to come back strong." Navas also praised the young Spanish goalkeeper Joan Garcia, who was his opponent in the friendly match, saying, "I follow La Liga closely and Garcia had a great season." He continued, "Despite rumors linking him with a move away from Espanyol last summer, he stayed and proved his worth. I see him as ready to play at a big club, and I wish him a promising future in the world of football."